Welcome to English Speaking Edge, where you learn powerful English that helps you succeed in real exams and real life. If you are preparing for the IELTS exam, then this video is exactly what you need. Many students understand basic English, but they struggle to use the right words during the test. And in IELTS, your vocabulary plays a huge role in your score, especially in speaking and writing. In this video, you will learn essential English words for IELTS that can help you express your ideas more clearly, sound more advanced, and improve your overall band score. These are not just difficult words, but practical and high-impact vocabulary that you can actually use in the exam. By the end of this video, you will feel more confident using advanced vocabulary, improve your speaking and writing performance, and increase your chances of getting a higher IELTS score. If you are serious about achieving your target band, make sure to subscribe to English Speaking Edge, like this video, share your questions in the comments, and share this video with anyone preparing for IELTS. Let's get started and take your English to the next level. The first word is analyze. Analyze means to examine something deeply and carefully in order to understand it better. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to analyze information, ideas, or data, especially in writing and speaking tasks. You use this word when you want to show deeper thinking, not just describing something, but explaining it in detail. It helps you sound more academic and improves your vocabulary score. For example, you can say, "We need to analyze the data before making a decision," to show careful thinking. Another example is, the chart analyzes changes over time, which is useful in IELTS writing task 1. You might also say, "This essay will analyze the causes of pollution," which is perfect for writing task 2. Using the word analyze correctly will help you express ideas more clearly, sound more advanced, and achieve a higher score in your IELTS exam. The second word is describe. Describe means to explain something clearly by giving details about it. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to describe a situation, a place, a person, or data, especially in speaking and writing tasks. You use this word when you want to give clear information so that the listener or reader can understand exactly what you are talking about. It is commonly used in IELTS speaking part 2 and writing task 1. For example, you can say, "I will describe my hometown," which is a common type of speaking question. Another example is, "The graph describes the changes in population," which is useful for writing task 1. You might also say, "Let me describe this process step by step," when explaining something clearly. Using the word describe correctly will help you organize your ideas better, communicate more clearly, and improve your performance in both speaking and writing. The third word is compare. Compare means to show differences and sometimes similarities between two or more things. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to compare data, ideas, or situations, especially in writing task 1 and task 2. You use this word when you want to explain how things are similar or different. It helps you present your ideas more clearly and logically, which is important for a higher band score. For example, you can say, "The graph compares the number of students in 2 schools," which is very useful in writing task 1. Another example is, "We need to compare these 2 options before making a decision," to show evaluation. You might also say, "This essay will compare life in the city and the countryside," which is perfect for writing task 2. Using the word compare correctly will help you organize your answers better, sound more academic, and improve your IELTS performance. The fourth word is opinion. An opinion means a personal view or what you think about a topic. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to give your opinion, especially in writing task 2 and the speaking test. You use this word when you want to express your thoughts, beliefs, or ideas about a subject. It helps you clearly show your position, which is essential for scoring well in IELTS. For example, you can say, "In my opinion, education is very important," which is a common way to start your answer. Another example is, this essay will discuss my opinion on this issue, which is useful in writing. You might also say, I strongly agree with this opinion to show your point of view clearly. Using the word opinion correctly will help you express your ideas confidently, sound more structured, and improve your score in both speaking and writing. The fifth word is advantage. An advantage means a benefit, or something that is good and helps you in a particular situation. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to discuss advantages and disadvantages in both writing and speaking. You use this word when you want to explain the positive side of something. It helps you present balanced and well-structured answers, which is important for a higher band score. For example, you can say, one advantage of technology is that it saves time to explain a benefit. Another example is, there are many advantages to living in a big city, which is useful in essays. You might also say, the main advantage is convenience, to clearly highlight a key point. Using the word advantage correctly will help you express ideas more clearly, organize your answers better, and sound more academic in the IELTS exam. The sixth word is disadvantage. A disadvantage means a drawback, or something that is not good and can cause problems in a situation. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important because you are often asked to discuss both advantages and disadvantages of a topic. You use this word when you want to explain the negative side of something. It helps you give balanced answers and show critical thinking, which is important for achieving a higher band score. For example, you can say, one disadvantage of working from home is lack of communication to explain a problem. Another example is, there are some disadvantages to living in a big city, which is useful in essays. You might also say, the main disadvantage is the high cost, to clearly present a key point. Using the word disadvantage correctly will help you express negative points clearly, structure your ideas better, and sound more academic in your IELTS responses. The seventh word is increase. Increase means to go up, or to become higher in number, amount, size, or level. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important, especially in writing task 1, where you often describe changes in graphs, charts, and data. You use this word when talking about growth or a rise in something. It helps you describe trends clearly and accurately, which is essential for a good score. For example, you can say, the number of students increased last year to describe a rise. Another example is, there was a significant increase in sales, which sounds more formal and academic. You might also say, the population is increasing rapidly when describing a trend. Using the word increase correctly will help you describe data more effectively, sound more precise, and improve your IELTS writing and speaking performance. The eighth word is decrease. Decrease means to go down or to become lower in number, amount, size, or level. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important, especially in writing task 1, where you describe changes and trends in graphs or charts. You use this word when talking about a reduction or a fall in something. It helps you explain negative trends clearly and accurately, which is important for achieving a higher band score. For example, you can say, the number of visitors decreased last year to describe a drop. Another example is, there was a significant decrease in sales, which sounds more formal and academic. You might also say, the price of goods is decreasing when describing a trend. Using the word decrease correctly will help you describe data more precisely, present clear trends, and improve your IELTS writing and speaking performance. The ninth word is significant. Significant means important, or something that has a big effect or strong impact. In the IELTS exam, this word is very useful because it helps you sound more formal and academic, especially in writing and speaking. You use this word when you want to highlight something important or noticeable. It is commonly used when describing changes, results, or key points in an argument. For example, you can say, there was a significant increase in population, which sounds more advanced than just saying big, Another example is, this is a significant issue in modern society when discussing a serious topic. You might also say, the results show a significant difference to describe something important in data. Using the word significant correctly will help you sound more academic, express ideas more clearly, and achieve a higher score in your IELTS exam. The 10th word is trend. A trend means a pattern or a general direction in which something is changing or developing over time. In the IELTS exam, this word is very important, especially in writing Task 1, where you describe graphs, charts, and data. You use this word when talking about changes that happen over a period of time, not just one moment. It helps you describe overall patterns clearly, which is essential for a higher band score. For example, you can say, the graph shows a downward trend to describe a general decrease. Another example is, there is an upward trend in online shopping, which shows growth over time. You might also say, this trend is likely to continue in the future when making a prediction. Using the word trend correctly will help you describe data more effectively, sound more academic, and improve your performance in the IELTS exam.